Dias, bonjour, good morning. I'm here. You here with Russell Trilingual live on the live. Good morning. So we're gonna talk about my entrepreneurship, my goals, and things I have noticed. This could be helpful for people. Very helpful for people, regardless of what your situation might be. We need to have more people talking and doing these lives, y'all. We need to have it. So I'm logged in like always. I'm working technically. I'm only working for one platform right now because, like I said, you already know one platform not paying me, right? So I'm not working for them. They are not. Let me record this. So yeah. So good morning, everybody. Buenos dias, bonjour, comment ça va? J'espère que vous êtes très bien. Um, J'espère que vous allez très bien. Okay, so right now, what I'm doing, I'm working and I'm also doing a live sort of kind of at the same time. As you know, since one platform is delayed and paying me, I cannot be taking their calls because it's like it's wasting my time. Okay, until they come with this is when I can start taking calls again. And then on the other one, they are very generous, and I love taking their calls. But anyway, we're here to talk about the entrepreneurship. We're here to give you some updates on where I am, on how things are going now. Time is not free. I don't look at time as free. So that's why I'm dedicating this to my platform and what I want to build and what I am currently building. So thank y'all for being here today. And your time is very precious to me. Like, I feel like when you have been treated unfair, like such as working on certain platforms, it could be as an interpreter or doing whatever you do, it gives you a heart to treat people better, you know. But one thing, like I will say, I noticed is that, like, I won't make excuses for companies that mistreat their employees or contractors or whatever the case may be. I mean, I sort of kind of understand to a certain extent, like the business side of it, because if I have a company, right, and I have interpreters, or it could be whatever type of company. If I have a restaurant and stuff like that, it could be a restaurant, it could be just whatever. I have to have a profit margin, right? So, like, as a business, I mean, you can't just not make money. Like, I understand it, like, so I can sort of kind of understand certain business to an extent. What I don't really understand is not communicating. I don't think that's really good not to communicate with the employees or whoever working for you. I don't understand really not sort of kind of being somewhat negotiable. Like, it's companies that I have applied for as an interpreter, and the negotiation may be just by a couple of cents extra, because normally if you're working as an interpreter, you normally get paid by the minute. That's a structure. Or you getting paid by the hour. That's another structure. And normally, like I say, it was a company I tried to work for, and they didn't even negotiate by just 2 cents. Like, it was paying me 38 cents technically per minute. That's what it was gonna pay. And I was like, well, can I have 40 cents? And they was like, no. Like, I feel like that's just flat foot out wrong. That's not even much of a negotiation. So I definitely, like I said, I get it when the business. How you doing? Scoop, Scalp. What's his name? Scoop. I go on here, subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. So I do understand, like, certain things, like, you're not gonna give, like, if you're a business, you gotta make money. Like if you. So let me see, you subscribe. Let me check it out. I can check it out on here to see if you did, which I know you did. Let me check it out. I feel the confidence. I hear the confidence in your. I see the confidence in you that you already. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it. So where you from right now? Yeah, where are you from at this moment? So yeah, right now what I'm talking about is the entrepreneurship. I'm talking about my update on my entrepreneurship, and I'm talking about, like, the challenges and things like that, and just where I am with my business model at this point. Um, so like I say, y'all, I mean, you got interpreters that work for places and they complain about the company, not paying enough, that they, being exploited, that they not, in the best position, and they working for these places and they like, I'm not being paid a lot. But I'm gonna tell you something. Like, I've been in this game for 6 years over the phone working as an interpreter. And I feel like once you know your knowledge, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to continue to blindly just work for these companies. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're gonna work for them, you go strategically do it. You know what I'm saying? If you need to for a while, but you're not, I don't feel like they're not designed for you to be there for your whole life. You know what I'm saying? It's just not designed for that. And that's what I've noticed, like, just through my years of being an interpreter, being a language coach. I am a language coach, and you have to speak your stuff into existence. Like, I'm gonna say something. Like, when these companies, yeah, y'all like and subscribe. When these companies have you in the seat, have you in the chair, it's a lot of mental damage that they do sometimes. Like, it's really a lot of mental damage that they can do that we don't know. And it could be that silent mental damage. Like, I work for certain companies, and it's just one. Like, I don't like to name any companies. I don't like to name any companies when I talk about what I say. I like to just give you, like, just things that I've been through, my experience and stuff like that. Like, because I'm not trying to shame nobody. I'm not trying to. I mean, I'm in my own lane. I'm in a lane of my own. I'm not trying to even though I feel like they may have did me wrong or whatever, I'm not trying to put them on the spot like that, because I know I got my own lane. You know, I learned something. My knowledge is my defense. So it was this one company I worked for, and, like, you could get a complaint for just any small thing. Like, it was like, no matter what you like, I was a great interpreter. I'm still a great interpreter. A black man, originally from Memphis, Tennessee, lived in Mexico for 6 years, currently in Mexico, and once for a layover. Oh, okay. Yeah. So that particular company I was working for was very, like, they was on you. Like, they was on you. And it was to the point where you could have a perfect call, or you could have did your best, but you'll get an email threatening to suspend your account. Right. So, like, cut your money off. Like, that's what they was threatening to do. And this was, like, probably, like, I started in 2019, and I stopped because they canceled the contract in 2025. But I'm telling you, just for whatever it was, it just was unorganized. It was like, you could obviously tell that the way that they were pushing it was like, man, anybody could just do it. You know, Even they would send you calls that were like calls that you may not have been trained for, right? So they don't train you to do nothing like that. But like I say, overall, when I started, I wasn't the best interpreter, but I got experience. You got to start somewhere. But what I'm trying to say was that what I noticed looking back, like when they used to send those emails threatening to cut me off, saying I had an error, even though it was like probably like a minor thing, it probably wasn't nothing really most of the times. It just was, it hurts you mentally. Like, mentally, it's going to affect you. And I could even say maybe that's why it took me longer to just step into my own field. You said, do you think it may have been profiling, or was it the same for everyone? When I worked for this particular company, I think it was a lot the same for everybody. Like, I think it was a lot the same. I mean, I can't say it was any different, because I have read complaints, like on a particular website, and people complain about, like, a lot of the things. Like, a lot of the times, they clients would be very rude and unreasonable. Like, I can give you a situation where, as an interpreter, if you don't hear something and you just want a repetition, or if it's a certain word, like, it's impossible. I don't care how trained you are as an interpreter or whatever, it's going to be something like a word or something at some point that you don't understand. You know what I'm saying? Even in your native language, even in your target language, it's going to be a word that you don't understand, right? And on this particular call, I was like, well, this is the interpreter wanting to actually look up the word. Man, that person hung up just like that and reported it. But I was really trying to help. Like, it was obviously my intention was to help, right? And it wasn't that on many calls that I was doing it, but it was like, I'm a human being. So obviously I just need to look up this particular word. And it was like, they actually painted it like, okay, he don't know what he's talking about. Like, the complaint was just over exaggerated. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, I feel like, well, yeah, some people are impatient, right? And I had to go through that a lot when I worked for that company. And like what I'm saying, like silently, it was affecting me mentally. So I think because when a company come to you like that, it make you want to get on your P's and Q's. You know, especially with the position I was on, and I was already on my P's and Q's, but it make you feel like you're not enough. You know, so it's like a silent psychological damage that they really doing, and I think that's probably why I lasted 6 years at the company. You know, but I was working, I was making my money, I was doing. But like I said, at this point, I'm like, okay, I understand the game, so that's why I'm doing my own thing. I'm doing my own thing as an entrepreneurship. Now, is it easy? It's not easy at all. Like it does take time, it does take patience. But I tell myself that okay, if I had worked for them and they was profiting off me for 6 years, well, obviously I was definitely hella good. I mean, if I was there for 6 years, I mean, I couldn't have been bad at all because I was working for 6 years then. So at this point, I'm like, okay, if I can do it with them, what's the difference of me doing it for myself? Same skill, just me being independent. Same thing, you know. But like I know a lot of people scared because they scared of uncertainty. I'm scared of uncertainty, but I'm less scared of it now than I was before because it's still uncertain if you spending years with a company and you don't know what's going to happen next. And then especially if you're getting certain negative feedback. I mean, it's still to an extent uncertain. They paint it like it's certain, but it's really uncertain. So it's like uncertain. Like, let me make my own certainty. You said as long as you're happier, it's worth it. Right. Yeah. As long as you're happier. Like right now, I'm happier in a way because I know that I'm on the road to actually getting some clients. I did reach out to our office yesterday. And you like say you love my videos. Yeah, I hope you subscribe. Let me take a screenshot. Yeah, I did reach out to a client yesterday, and I'm happy because they may possibly need my services. They may possibly eventually need it. They were very open, and they were like, they was open to. I sent them my pricing, so they may be calling me. They may be, and it's my company directly. So I'm very happy. It's just I'm trying to cut out the middleman, y'all. I'm trying to cut them out because they're just using you. Like at the end of the day, I mean, now if I go back years ago when I first started, then I feel like okay, it was worth it because I needed the experience, right? But now that I got the experience and I understand the way the system working, I'm like, I don't want to continue to just, put myself in a bad situation. Um, Let me see. You said I have a problem. It's about being too sigma. Can you? What do you mean? I don't know what you mean. Yeah, right now, so y'all can understand. Like right now, I'm talking about my entrepreneurship, and I'm talking about how it's going for me, and I'm trying to, be an influence to people. Well, I am being an influence to people to get them to understand where I'm coming from. That's what I'm doing. So I'm talking about my personal experiences, entrepreneurship, talking about my languages and just where my status is and how I'm doing at this point. That's what I'm talking about right now. So y'all can ask me any questions if y'all want to. This is about entrepreneurship. You may be starting your business, you may be started your business, you may be going through a similar situation where you probably work for an employer and they, didn't really treat you right, or you understand the game that they running and you know how to move now. It could just be anything. Okay, so you have a question. What's your question? Yeah, so this is what I'm talking about. And I'm really hard on this because it's very important for me. I mean, I got my brand and this is part of the brand. I just want to give just as much as energy, not even more energy to this, which is my own thing independently than I want to give to a business or a company. Does your parents know you're gay? Well, I'm grown. I'm older. Like, I don't know. Like, I mean, this question sound like it's probably for somebody that's a child or something. Like, do my parents know? Like, I'm 37 years old. I'm almost 40 years old. 40-year-old man, almost. So I don't think that, I don't know. I mean, if you want me to ask, I would say yes. I would say yes. But I feel like I'm older. So yeah. Yeah, I am gay. Yeah, I am gay. Yeah, I mention it on my channel all the time. I don't have no problem with I don't have no problem with telling people that. Like, right, like it's the same nature. Some of these companies feel like you scared. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of just human beings just use that tactic to make you feel like you just can't. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's a human tactic. And I think that companies use it. Companies use the exact same thing. It may not be about somebody being gay or feeling like you scared to come out, but they're gonna take their money from you if they feel like you scared. A lot of the times that I was, reaching out and answering the emails to the company that was complaining at certain times about the pettiest things, I felt like they used it against me. Like they felt like I was scared. That they like people use it against you. Like people use fear against you, like in a strategic way. And I'm very more than aware of that, Like I say, years ago, yes, I was scared at one point when I was very young to come out and say I was gay. But at the same time, I can understand that people use fear against you. If you believe me or not, people will use fear against you. Yeah, people will use fear against you, but they can't do it with me now because I'm too confident of who I am. I'm too confident. Now if you probably came to me when I was like 17, 18, early 20s, maybe yeah. But I'm overconfident at this point. Like I'm too confident to be for somebody to use their strategy against me. So but I don't mind y'all asking. I mean, if you ask, but I mean, it's obvious, right? Like I said, I'm a type of person that I prefer to just be upfront with a person that I'm like, you either like it or leave it. If you're working for a business, they're gonna be the same way. You want them to pay you a little bit more. Look, you like it or leave it. I'm gonna find somebody else. That's just how business works. They operate the exact same way. Like, look, if you don't want to take what they paying you, and they know they can find somebody else, look, they not same thing with me. Like when I come out and say my sexuality, whatever like that, I'm gonna be upfront with people, and you need to take it or leave it. It's like, yeah, this is my channel. This is who I am. This is what I represent. Not a liar. I'm an honest person. So this is just how I look at it. You take it or leave it, man. I like being white. It's great. I get into okay, this random, y'all. Okay, yeah, we trying to really talk about, like I said, the entrepreneurship. Starting your business. I don't know how long I'm going to be on here because like I got to do some outreach to my clients. But I'm gonna try to stay on here a little long so I can give me like some subscribers because I know this is an important journey. This is a very important journey, and y'all helping me. Y'all really helping me. On my website, I teach Spanish, I teach English, I teach French, the basic to intermediate French. So, yeah, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. Yeah. So do anybody have any comment based on entrepreneurship? I don't know how old people are in here. I really don't know. Like I try to make my lives geared more towards people 18 and up because I feel like, okay, I've had some kids in here before, like very young, and they say some stupid stuff, stuff that doesn't even apply to what I'm talking about. Somebody said if they was under 18 that they have to leave. I didn't say, well, you have to leave, but I'm like, well, it's not going to apply really to where you at in life. So I just don't know how helpful this would be for you, but it could. I mean, right? If you're young coming up and you ain't started working yet, I mean, maybe the knowledge I'm giving you can save you before you get to the point of being an adult. Maybe, but yeah, but I'm trying to focus on just the topic, y'all. Like I'm not trying to sway too far from that. But yeah, so just to give y'all an update on my entrepreneurship is what I was doing. So my update is I got like one client that seemed like they warm and they probably be asking for my services, right? One client so far. My platform still hasn't paid me, one of the platforms, so I'm not really taking their calls right now. It's another platform I'm currently working for, and I'm taking their calls. So that's where I'm at in the case. And then I posted a video of me speaking Spanish in Mexico and trying to get people to they want to learn English. So that's where I'm at right now. Yeah. So just wish me luck, y'all. Just wish me luck on my business and where I'm going with it. You said, welcome everyone. Please like, share, subscribe, and activate the notification bell. Right. Y'all please do that. Y'all like, share, subscribe, activate the notification bell. And yeah, so y'all will see me dance. Y'all will see me talk about my entrepreneurship, where I'm going. This is my whole brand, Sometimes we need to step out, and the time that we give into so many other people, we need to get it ourselves. Like the time that you working that 40-hour shift, you need to get that time to yourself so you can grow your own business. Cause like I say, time at the end of the day, I feel like the longer you work for somebody else, the longer it's gonna slow you down to grow your own business. I'm a great person. Our company is gonna see me as a great person. They don't care. They do not care like that. Am I saying every company just absolutely don't care? No, I'm not speaking for every company, but from my experience, it's companies that really just don't care. You can't really get in your feelings about it because you got to understand at the end of the day, look, it's their business. You know what I'm saying? Are they right or wrong? I feel like in some cases they're wrong. Yeah, I'm very logical. A lot of the time, these companies, you can't even talk to nobody on the phone. And I just really hate that. You can't even talk to like certain people and they dodge. Like the people right now, where I'm trying to get my money from because they owe me and they behind, they answer the phone, but it's always sometimes really hard to get them to get back to you. It's just a disaster. Yeah, I'm gonna talk about this probably almost every day. You a rap, bro, you have money. Okay, I don't know what you talking about. So somebody said we broke. Okay, yeah, but I'm just giving y'all the breakdown of the companies and how they operate, where I am in my entrepreneurship. Um, how many people in here at least over 18? Like, but y'all keep subscribing. Go ahead and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button. I'm good with money. That doesn't mean I'm rich. Okay, I'm talking to this Irel. Are you talking to the Irel vlog guy? Okay, I'm gonna ask a question. So, what brings y'all to the live that you can relate to? Because I want to make sure that the people in here are taking something from it. You just regardless. Like I want y'all to. I want to see what. Yeah. But it's your money and you can't. Yeah. Okay. You 32. Okay. So you definitely in your 30s. You are 32. I think you're handsome. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. We've doom scrolling. Well, I guess YouTube must be pushing my content. I guess they pushing it, right? Yeah, I guess they pushing my content out. So yeah, I mean, that's all I really have to. How much do you? Okay, so now I don't really see these comments. Is just now. So yeah, that's all I'm really talking about, y'all. Just start my business. I'm finna get ready to outreach some people, call some people to try to see if I can get some more people for my business. Yeah, I just got a lot on my plate right now, but I just want to update y'all on where I am with my entrepreneurship. And what I'm doing. How many of y'all do y'all speak any other language? Like any other language? The people that's on here, do you speak any other language? Do a house tour? I don't know. I would probably do it one day. I need to wash. Okay, you need to wash the dishes. I'm an interpreter. I'm a Spanish to English interpreter, and then I teach Spanish and English. Teach Spanish and English and French. That's what I teach. So you Arabic. Wow, Arabic. Nice. Okay, so you say I speak Russian, Serbian, English, Italian, and French. Okay, so I speak French too. You trying to learn? If y'all want to learn Spanish, y'all check out RussellTrilingual.com. Just go on there and just check it out. If you're trying to learn Spanish, because I can help you. Muy bien, muchas gracias. ¿Y tú cómo estás? Buenos días. Comment ça va, mon frère? Tu comprends ce que je dis? Je parle le français, l'anglais, c'est mon langue maternelle. Je suis là, je travaille et je fais un live en même temps. So, yeah, so I speak both French and Spanish. So, like, si quieren, ¿de dónde eres? I lie. ¿De dónde eres? I'm an interpreter, soy intérprete. Soy intérprete, pero aparte enseño inglés, español y francés, okay? So I'm an interpreter, and I also teach Spanish, English, and French. Okay, ¿de dónde eres? Like, where you from? ¿De dónde eres? So estoy is written ESTOY. It's a look here. I'm already working for a company, right? That's a freelancing company, and I'm doing the same thing. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to bring it into my own thing. Like I'm already working for somebody else technically. Well, not working for them, but I got a middleman, right? I'm trying to cut the middleman out. I'm doing the same exact thing, but I'm just trying to do it directly with my direct clients. I'm just trying to get. You said AI will cook. Well, I mean, I don't think you can use AI for everything. Yeah. Hey, bro, have you read the book about mindset? No, I might need to read it. Let me look at what you're talking about. Mindset is everything. Look what I told you. Mindset is everything. Let me see. By Ice Wallow. Come. Wait a minute. That is a like. Why are you trolling? Like people trolling. Like I gotta. Let me see. This is not no real thing. I have to. I'm about to block this person. Cause this, yeah, what you wasting my time. This person, like, why would you say something like that? So, uh, you said he gone, he blocked though. I already subscribe or watch your videos after stream. Okay, yeah, watch my videos. Watch my videos. And thank you for subscribing. Um, LOL. Yeah, LOL. Nah, that was funny. So I'm already working for another company. Well, not really working for them, like I said, but they like a middleman, and I'm doing my own thing, right? Like it's the same thing. You get what I mean? It's the same exact thing. I blocked this little boy. What his name was? I forgot it now. I can't even see it no more. But he was saying something that was just so ignorant. It was just so crazy. But yeah, y'all. I mean, I'm just doing it for myself. Yeah. Anybody else want to be an entrepreneur in here? You trying to be an entrepreneur, trying to start your own business? It's hard though. But what did he say? It was something crazy. Y'all, I had said it. It was crazy. He was talking about a book, but it had like something crazy in it. Like it was just random. And I thought he was actually talking about like something real, like a mindset book. So you speak? Yeah, I speak Spanish. Yeah, hablo español. Yeah, I speak Spanish. Hablo español. I mean, I would speak Spanish more if more people in here spoke Spanish, but it seemed like como la mayoría de la gente que se conecta aquí habla inglés conmigo, right? So that's what I just said. The majority of people in here speak English with me. It was a brain. Okay. Yeah. So you understand Spanish, right? Are you angry? No, I'm not an angry person. No, I'm not an angry person. I'm angry now because this company is not paying me. Uh, yeah, that's what they said. Yeah, that's what they said. Yeah, exactly. But it was like, yeah, but when you read that out, you really saying something that's provocative, that's crazy. Okay, okay. ¿Qué estoy diciendo? Estoy haciendo un live. What am I saying? Estoy haciendo un live ahora. What I just say? En este momento estoy haciendo un video live. What am I saying? Estoy haciendo un video en vivo. What am I saying right now since you understand Spanish? I believe you. Right, right. Me siento estafado porque están atrasados con mi pago con una de las compañías con que trabajo. What am I saying? What did I just say? I'm trying to see. This is a fun game, y'all. Yeah. Trabajo means work. Yeah. Trabajo means work. Like me siento estafado. Y'all get what I mean? Me siento estafado. What am I saying? Me siento estafado. What am I saying,, y'all? So I feel like I'm scammed, like I've been cheated. That's what they mean. Like I feel like I've been cheated. In French, how would I say that? I think I would say je me sens. How would I say? Je me sens trompé. Is it trompé? Let me see. Oh, je me sens escroqué. Like I knew the word. Je me sens escroqué. Escroqué. Escroqué means like scam. Escroqué. But let me see. Could I say? I gotta go, y'all, because I'm working. All right.